계신 여러분,
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us. Seoul International Biomedical Conference 2022. I would like to thank the offline and online participants who have taken time to join us for this conference. I'm MC Kim Kyung-mi. Nice to meet you all. Thank you. Seoul International Biomedical Conference has always invited the most renowned experts in this field, and it's been positioned as one of the leading conferences in this field, and it is already in its 6th year. And this is the first offline meeting that we are having in 3 years, and this year the theme is Post-COVID-19, New Future for Bioindustry. And we are now going to talk about the future that would come after the COVID-19. And we are going to talk about digital transformation and technologies. We are going to have presentations by the experts, panel discussions, and there will be also demo day and investment consulting meetings at the same time. So it's going to be a very heavy and enriched content for all of you. This meeting is hosted by Seoul Metropolitan Government, organized by KHIDI, and will now kick off Seoul International Biomedical Conference 2022. So I will now introduce the VIPs, and I will give out their names, and please give them a big round of applause. First, the host of this conference, Mayor of Seoul, Oh Se-hoon, has joined us. Thank you very much. Next, all the way from Switzerland,
비트 얀스. 네, 스위스 바젤슈타트주 비트 얀스 주지사님께서 함께 해주셨습니다.
thank you very much.
Ambassador to Korea, 달마 슈미트 타르탈리 대사님 소개해드리겠습니다. 주한 스미스, 다르마
His Excellency Dagmar Schmidt-Taktali, Ambassador of Switzerland to the Republic of Korea. And from KHIDI, we are joined by Director General Kang Dae-uk. And from Oracle, we are joined by Senior Director Jayasilan Jayaraz. And then we have Director Yoshitake Maeda of Global BD of Bristol Myers Squibb. From BMS Korea, we are joined by CEO Lee Hae-young. Welcome. And the first moderator of the first session, the General Manager Chung Soo-yong from Akivia Korea, has joined us. And I would like to thank all the distinguished guests for joining us today, and offline and online participants. Thank you very much one more time. Now we are going to invite Mayor of Seoul, Oh Se-hoon, for opening remarks. Please welcome the Mayor with a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, pleasure to meet you. I don't think the microphone is working. Can you turn on the microphone?
안녕하십니까.
마이크 이쪽으로 전달해드리겠습니다.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to meet you all. I'm Mayor of Seoul, Oh Se-hoon. Congratulations for joining us today, and it's such a great pleasure to host Seoul International Biomedical Conference 2022. We are joined by many distinguished guests from abroad. BT Jans, President of Executive Council of Canton of Basel-Stadt of Switzerland, His Excellency Dagmar Schmidt-Taktali, Ambassador of Swiss to Korea, and the keynote speaker, Senior Director Jayasilan Jayaraz from Oracle, and Director Yoshitake Maeda from BMS. and all the speakers from home and abroad who have taken their time out of their busy schedule to share their insight with us today, and the on and offline participants and citizens of Seoul. I would like to welcome you all to this conference. Biomedical industry is one of the most important strategic industry for our nation in the fourth industrial revolution. Many experts point out that even though semiconductor industry is the leading industry now, in the future, biomedical industry will be the flagship industry of Korea. Especially over the past 3 years, we have suffered from the COVID-19 pandemic, and it has emphasized the importance of biomedical industry even more. Under such circumstances, this conference held under the theme of post-COVID-19, New Future for the Bio industry is going to be an excellent opportunity to share our insights and up-to-date information about technology trends and future strategies of this industry. Seoul Metropolitan Government is dedicated to making Seoul into a global leading industry where everybody wants to live, visit, work, and invest in. In order to achieve that goal, it is important to promote the growth of biomedical industry to invigorate the growth of the economy of Seoul and Korea. Seoul has outstanding infrastructure for healthcare industry, hospitals, university, R&D centers, and we also have highly qualified pool of talents and most advanced R&D capability for biomedical industry. In Hongneung region, we are building biomedical cluster, and we are providing incubation facilities, R&D facilities to startup companies, and we are providing them throughout their growth cycle. In May next year, we are going to complete the construction of Global Cooperation Complex in platform in Seoul BioHub, and we are going to support Korean companies to start their business overseas. In the future, through biomedical industry, we are going to promote the virtuous cycle of startups and growth so that potential of the startup companies can be scaled up, and we are going to support many startup companies to grow into globally successful unicorn companies. In addition, we are going to discuss with the experts about the growth strategies of bioindustry so that Korea's biomedical industry can be a leader in the world. I would like to once again thank everybody for joining us for Seoul International Biomedical Conference 2022. Thank you very much. Mayor Oseun, thank you very much for the opening remarks. So Seoul Metropolitan Government is making a lot of efforts to promote Seoul as a leading city in biomedical industry, and Mayor has shared a strong commitment to support the city in this regard. Now we are going to invite Tians, President of Executive Council of Canton Basel-Stadt of Switzerland, for congratulatory remarks. Please welcome President of Executive Council, Tians, for congratulatory remarks.
들어 맞이해 주십시오.
Please welcome him with one round of applause.
Dear Mayor Oh, dear General Director of the Korea Health Industry Development Institute, Kang, dear participants, esteemed ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to address you here today on behalf of the government of the Canton Basel-Stadt, as well as the whole delegation from Basel, Switzerland. Thank you very much for the invitation by the Seoul Metropolitan Government to today's event. And compliments and congratulations for the successful organization of the Seoul International Biomedical Conference 2022. As Mayor of Basel, I am very well aware of the importance of international exchange in research and development. The Basel area, the economic region of the Canton Basel-Stadt, Basel-Landschaft and Jura, is one of the world's most highly rated locations for life sciences and is clearly Europe's most important hub in this field. Roche and Novartis, two of the 3 world market leaders in pharmaceutical industry, have their headquarters in Basel. More than 700 life sciences companies are based in Basel area, and around 32,000 highly qualified experts work in the field in our city. Basel is also a cultural hotspot, home to the oldest university of Switzerland and a frontrunner when it comes to tackling the issue of climate change. We see the constant interaction between industry, academia, and business as one of the most important pillars for success and innovation. For 250 years, the development of Basel, from silk dye industry to pharma to personalized health, has been driven by the curiosity of people who have had the courage and openness to cooperate beyond boundaries of their specific fields and across geographical borders. And this is what's happening today here. It is about the new future of the bioindustry in post-COVID-19 world. The initiatives that Seoul is undertaking in order to push innovation to the next level are remarkable, impressive, and important. Basel and Seoul are willing to reinforce their cooperation in the field of innovation in order to tackle the many challenges of this new future together. I am therefore glad to see that 2 speakers from Basel are actively participating in the conference today, and I hope that a fruitful exchange between them and the participants from Seoul will take place. I wish all the participants an interesting and inspiring conference, and hope that many of you will visit us in Basel to further deepen the cooperation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Then,
Thank you very much. Tians, the President of Executive Council of Canton of Basel-Stadt, has delivered his congratulatory remarks. He has invited you all